I'm getting ready to go up to our family tomb. There's my brother. He flew in yesterday. There's a dog. It is raining, so I'm not going to record me walking because I'm going to walk more carefully. But here it is. I'll show you the hill it's on. So my first experience with this tomb was when my grandfather died. And I had nothing explained to me. After the funeral, we came here, I think like almost in the middle of the night, or at least like when the sun was setting. And so inside are the cremated remains of former family members. Yeah, my brother said they still love junk food, even in their death. So Taiwanese religious history is fascinating because it is a combination of indigenous people who were separated from the mainland during the Ice Age. So you have a lot of ancestral worship, you have a lot of shamanism, you have a lot of naturism, like Native American cultures. But you have Japanese colonization, which brings in Shintoism. You have Chinese influences, which bring in Chinese types of Confucianism and Taoism and Buddhism. And then you also have influences from Southeast Asia, from Philippines, even from India. And so you have Buddhism there. So one of the funny things is that I remember when my dad first took me, I was like, but if they're reincarnated, who are we sending the things to? And he was like, don't think about it too hard. And even now, like my dad is an oblivionist. Like he doesn't believe there's anything there. So this isn't really a religious practice. This is more like cultural and traditional. These colored papers are, so if we were ancestral, right, then like our ancestors' spirits are somewhere around here. And so we are would put colored paper. So this is colored paper from last year. It's like still here. We'll probably clean it up, put new ones on. So the land god, right? Yeah, so it's like the deity of the area. Then second incense is to the ancestors.
This one is 祖德流芳.
Goes this way.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
This means it's, all your ancestors have a good dignity and keep going for the generation.
Okay, and then this one here on the right.
The center one is more, this is 赵家历代之家. This is our family generations living place.
Okay, and then do we go this way or that way?
And this is supposed to be where we from, the mainland China, Xinjiang.
Oh, really?
Don't know which.
But no one remembers?
No, never remember.
Okay, what is this?
And this is a 民国80年. That means it's 1991.
Is when we built it.
That was when we built it. And this is all the generation who come here to worship.
What does this mean?
And this is I gonna build this one. This is a beautiful castle for the memorial. For the memorial. And this is a 分安福地址. So that means this tomb is a prospective prosperity land for all the generation, son and grandson will be.
And then these are the names.
These are the names. The first one is this is my great grandfather.
Okay.
Great grandmother. It's my grandfather, grandmother, my father, my mother, one of my uncle. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's the first generation, second generation, third generation. And this is
Susu.
Yeah, fourth.
So this spot is for you?
This spot for me.
This is where we burn paper money to send to the afterlife for our ancestors. It is tradition to fold it before you burn it. And I know that if you have like a very dutiful family, you can fold them origami style into like different objects in order to send to the afterlife. You can fold it into boats and things, but nobody here has origami skills, so they're just gonna get cash.
This is a silver dollar, this gold dollar.
Why don't we give them just gold? Why do we even give them silver at all?
You never know
Which currency in the afterlife has a higher exchange rate?
They also sell the credit card.
Really?
Yeah.
Paper credit cards?
Yeah, paper credit card.
This one.
Good.
He died from drowning
He died
when
from
he was
drowning.
young, right?
幾歲？今日就幾歲？嚇？11 years old. So that is 阿公 don't allow us
To
to
swim.
swim. 阿公 don't allow us to swim.
Trauma.
And that is Amma always take us in the Iran we go to swimming. And that is one place I want to take you guys where we learn swimming.
In rebellion.
Yeah.
Learn to swim in rebellion.
去玩水. Yeah, so Agong, in my whole lifetime, Agong beat me one time. Is I went to the Danshui River and to play the water. Agong was so mad because his
Was so
brother
scared.
died over there.
But you're still alive.
By that time, who knows, right?
Who knows?
So Agong was so mad.
So I'll tell you all the story of this tomb. So my father's father grew up pretty poor actually in Taiwan, but he was in Taipei, so he's like Taipei poor. And my grandmother was Elon rich, so in a different. But then when Chiang Kai-shek came, everybody was poor, right? Because he just took everything, nationalized everything. But the social status was still there, and so actually my grandmother married down, but out of love, which I always think is really great. And then this tomb was constructed in 1991. And what my grandfather did is he took the remains from different other internment places and then built this and kind of brought them together. Funny story is when they were taking stuff out, one of the jars, they didn't know who it was.
No,
Right?
this is somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so they're like, we don't know who this is. Is that person in here?
No.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they're like, we don't know who this is.
The
And
place we are going tomorrow.
yeah, so there's another place I'll show you tomorrow, which is kind of more of a generic internment ancestral place. But then, yeah, this was built. So we're trying to ask. This is actually pretty expensive. And nowadays, because Taiwan has a space problem, I don't think you can actually do this anymore. So this is gonna be kind of a dying tradition because of just population growth.
Years ago, I go spend like $10,000 US to build this one. And it's a lot of money there. Yeah. Actually, this is sandstone only.
So
But
this will
it's-
slowly weather away over
No, but
time,
this
right?
is this
Rain.
one is, you see, it's not. They don't absorb the humidity. It's very strange. But this one probably need to repaint it again. Ooh, that's cool. So that's so now a little bit geology. This is in front of us. This is called Lincoln Plateau. Plateau is just, means it's a flat land.
Is it
It's a flat land.
from erosion or is it from?
It's from erosion.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
coming eroded out the top.
This whole area is the what is it, subduction zone?
No, subduction
No,
zone is this
what's-
is basin. This is sedimentary basin area.
All right, we're done. So we're going down. My dad was like, "Do you know how to get down?" And I was like, "I'm not sure." And then I realized, just go downhill. Be like water. So there's no like set path downhill, kind of just cut across all these different tombs. Obviously, you're trying not to step on any interned remains.
You need to tell them, say, excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse me. But here, you can see some of these other tombs. This one is swanky. It looks like a public bathroom. Like, you know, the tiles, right? And the doors. Not like in a bad way, just like, that's what it looks like. I also want to give a special shout out. There was a caretaker of this land who, I think since Akong died, right? He was the same caretaker. Like 30, yeah, oh, when we built it. So, but he passed away this past year. So I just want to appreciate all of his work and all of his time and for caring for this place. Yeah, because that's what memorials are about.